Hey guys, happy Motivational Monday. Today we got a little co-host in the back. She wanted to be up here with me, at least for the time being. The songs that basically stood out to me was Drake What's Next, Drake featuring Rick Ross Money in the Grave, as well as Doja Cat Better Than Me and Doja Cat's Shine as well. So those were the songs that I basically got for this message. Throughout the day, the numbers I kept seeing 711, 111, 123, 234, 345. So I feel like that's basically saying that you're going to the next step. You're going on the next step. Basically, you've created a new path for yourself. I kept hearing a lot of people, a lot of you guys have taken the steps in order to basically put yourself out there, get yourself out there. I feel like a lot of people have planted a lot of seeds during this year, but things just weren't growing. The way that you wanted them to grow, or the way that as fast as you wanted it to. I know I'm a bit impatient. I'm patiently impatient. So I have patience, but a lot of times I want things to go fast. I want things to grow quickly. But I kept hearing slow and steady wins the race. I also kept hearing I was actually seeing the tortoise and the herd, the tortoise and what is it, the herd? um I don't even the rabbit, okay? The daggone rabbit, the bunny. um, I don't know why, but it's escaping me. Tortoise and the hare, there it is. So, as everybody probably pretty much knows the story, you know how basically the hare thought that because the tortoise was slow that they were going to basically win the race. But in fact, the tortoise actually run a race because slow and steady tends to win the race. People get things. I'm seeing the story basically like you started out something and things weren't going basically the way that other people things weren't going as fast as the people that maybe surrounding you were going. Maybe you started off a business and your friend started off a business and her business or his business started booming basically, right off the bat, but yours took a little bit of time. Sometimes it can come from basically, people being in a place in life in which you are basically growing, and you're, trying to meet. I really don't feel like it's ever competition between, you and anybody else. I really feel like competition is really only meant for, not to say that, um, it can't be healthy competition, but I'm not the type of person that really believes that I should be competing with anyone but myself. Um, but I'm getting like that maybe people either surrounding you or maybe within your mind you had this mindset of basically things were a competition. But I'm also hearing that things happen for a reason. Um, Sometimes we're not at the place mentally where we need to be in order to basically reach the place that we want to be. So sometimes you have to grow, and maybe that person that you started the business that started the business, that had fast results. Maybe they were in a place where basically they were ready, or maybe their blessing was actually it could blessings actually can also come as lessons. So maybe that person was learning a lesson basically, and they had to, and that fast result was needed. Or maybe they just were, like I said, ready for basically their business to boom. Maybe they were ready for that time point in your life, but you were not at that time. So I'm feeling like and I'm getting basically that come 2025 is when your seeds are your sowed seeds basically are going to grow. So I'm feeling like pretty much the seeds that you planted within 2024, everything that you manifest, um, you know, everything that you pretty much been trying to and waiting for to go forward, is gonna pretty much start flowing into fruition by 2025. And maybe you're starting to see that now, where things are starting to slowly but surely grow faster. You're connecting more. You're in a better headspace. I'm also feeling like maybe you were not in a I keep saying this, but maybe you were not in the right headspace basically for things to grow at that time. And as of now, pretty much you're ready. So source, whoever you believe in, they're providing basically what you've been wishing and waiting for. And I also wrote down basically the Pluto in Aquarius. So maybe you needed basically that shift in within the universe as well in order to really get your mind focused, because I believe that everything kind of aligns together. When I think of Pluto and Aquarius, I think of basically their rulers, which is Saturn as well as Uranus. And Aquarius are really known for pretty much, their detachment as well as their aloofness, but they're also known for their creativity, their thinking outside of the box, and um, their air signs. So communication, speech, but also just difference, like freedom, um, unexpected and unexplained, like things happening. Aquarius are known as being weird, and I feel like within this state, um, a lot of times it can things can happen where you think is weirdly, and I feel like within the state of being right now, things are happening, and it can be and it may seem like weird to you now that these things are happening, even though you've been waiting for them to happen for so long. So maybe things are going to come through unexpectedly and unexplained um, within this next state of development. I'm just feeling like this is the year, this year that's coming up is the year of change for you, is the year of freedom. Maybe you're becoming more free spirited. Maybe you've changed your mindset, and that's actually aiding in thing. I'm feeling like I keep hearing like rush, like things are going to be rushing in, and it's going to take you by surprise. Is what I'm getting. So what I'm hearing is keep going. Don't stop. Don't let things stop. Don't let basically all this fast change stop you. And I'm also hearing that uh, sometimes things that, hold on, bring it back to me, spirit, because it kind of left me as fast as it came. Sometimes things coming fast for people can scare them and kind of make them self sabotage, because you know they're not used to basically, sometimes when you've been through things and continuously lessons are happening to you, you can take that as negative things are happening to you, bad things are happening to you, but really those lessons are getting you ready for pretty much what you wanted to happen, what you wanted to come to fruition. But a lot of times it takes you learning these lessons, you aiding and being more grateful, you changing your mindset from things are happening to me to things are happening for me, so that you don't stay in the same mindset, and that when good things are happening for you, you don't self-sabotage them. So a lot of times while we may think things are happening for like weird reasons, or things are happening that like things are happening unexplained, unexpectedly, and you really can't explain them. It just all basically goes to show. I feel like Cynthia Bailey. I'm talking with my hands so much, but that's just something I do. Maybe it's a Pisces thing as well. I'm feeling like basically from these channel messages I have, this is the year of taking your power back. This is the year of basically cutting people off, releasing them, releasing previous baggage. And I feel like that's something that you should be doing now, or something that you've already done. So that's why basically things are um, good things are going to be happening back to back. I feel like a lot of ease is going to be happening in 2025 for a lot of people. So, because of the heaviness that happened in 2024 and 2023, I feel like feel like those 2 years have been really heavy. So 2025 is the year basically where you've done the work. So now you're going to basically receive the reward for that work that you do. Be as heavy anymore. Things aren't going to be as heavy. So pretty much, um, get ready is what I'm basically hearing. Get ready for good things to start coming. I'm feeling like this is the year of receiving for a lot of people. Maybe you were like people pleasers, over givers. I know that's um, characteristics that I've had to break myself out of. So maybe you had broken yourself out of that. You're basically providing yourself love this year, providing yourself, you started probably in 2024, but in 2025 you're really gonna like hit the ground running is what I've heard. um I also channeled money making year, so maybe you're gonna be making a lot of money this year, maybe with your uh with your new stage of development. I'm hearing modeling, acting, um content creation, so like YouTube, maybe Twitch is what I just heard. So maybe somebody's on Twitch, gaming, and these are things that just like is coming to me. Maybe somebody's gonna be a chef. Maybe somebody's opening up a restaurant. Um, I'm just hearing like a lot of basically, a lot of like business moves pretty much that people are making. Maybe you're gonna go into the corporate world, and you're gonna really take off. Maybe you are going to confirmation. Maybe you're going to uh I don't know, maybe you're going to some type of like federal or government job or whatever. And it's gonna really like take off for you. So I'm hearing like you're being placed in a higher position though, and things are gonna be more at ease. Like you're not gonna be as you're not gonna feel as rigid or as weighed down as you used to. So maybe once you get into these, maybe when you're getting into these positions, um you'll be more at ease within them. I'm feeling like 2023 and 2024 was really a year of lessons for a lot of people. So that once 2025 came, once the year of basically Pluto and Aquarius came and that shift happened, you pretty much got ready. I feel like the floodgates kind of opened up, which is amazing. I also channel allowing yourself to step outside of the box that you and other people have placed you in. So maybe that's basically something that's happened as well. Other people have placed you in this box and you broken free from basically being in that box. Standing in your truth, being different or feeling weird. Maybe a lot of people have downplayed basically, who you are. Maybe you've been bullied. Um, maybe you've been gang stalked or ganged up on by, people within your family, maybe friends, maybe people from, your workplace. Maybe you escape from like a toxic workplace, escape from like toxic friends, escape from like toxic people within that were heavily surrounding you. And maybe you just basically, you broken free from that. You told yourself that you loved yourself more. And now you are stepping basically within your purpose. I'm feeling like a lot of people are stepping in their purpose. And have already stepped within their purpose. And I feel like I said, the seeds that you've sowed are now growing, and beautiful flowers are taking place within 2025. Also heard, don't be afraid to basically stand on business. Don't be afraid to stand on basically what you said, what you did, the decisions that you made. Don't go back, and don't self-sabotage. Biggest message basically is biggest motivational message that I have actually received from this whole channeling. I'm seeing that you're protected, 444. I'm also saying 333, 222. So maybe you're gonna be stepping into new relationships, um, new places. Like I'm hearing networking. Like you're gonna be stepping into, different places, going different places, changing your aesthetic, changing, how you dress, maybe changing how you look. Uh, just doing things different. Maybe you'll excuse me, for some people, maybe you'll step into a new home, you'll step into you'll get a new car, you'll, like I said, getting into new relationships, and that can be like platonic or romantic. My eyes twitching like crazy. This has to be true. um, um, but you're just stepping into basically a new way of living, a new direction. So congratulations to everybody that is. I'm hoping for the best for you. I'm praying for you. I'm wishing you well, and I am proud of everyone that has made these decisions and made these moves basically in order to better themselves, because that's all you're basically going towards. You're going towards the betterment of your life. So I'm really proud of you guys. Love you all. Love and light to everybody. And remember to stay balanced, and remember to stand on what you do. Stand on what you said. Okay. Don't self sabotage that little voice in the back of your head that's telling you, oh, maybe you don't need to do that. Don't listen to it. Okay. Sometimes your intuition does provide you, clarity, but sometimes it's not your intuition. Sometimes it's just fear, and you going back to that self-sabotage. So it's up to you to discern which one is which. takes some time, but you'll get through it. You tend to know within your gut when you're doing things for the betterment of yourself, or when you're doing things just for the betterment of others, or self-sabotaging. So, and by this stage of development, I'm sure you know which one is which. Happy holidays to everybody, and I hope everybody has a great Christmas. I'll see you guys for Wisdom Wednesday. And